Thanks, Melissa. As Georgians, we know it just takes a little bit to cause issues, so thanks for tracking that for us. And Governor Brian Kemp says they're taking this storm very seriously.
But we're throwing all the resources that we have available to this right now.
Kemp has declared a state of emergency ahead of this weekend's winter storm. The order will free up resources for communities hit the hardest. It'll go into effect tonight at 11:59 p.m. and expire next Saturday. And GDOT trying to get a step ahead of the potential weather threat as well. Last night, crews were out there brining, as you can see in this video, all the highways and interstates. GDOT says it has more than 1 million gallons of brine ready to treat the roads, and its salt barns are at full capacity, so they are prepared. They do ask, though, if you see a brine truck when you're out and about, please slow down and make room for them on the road. Also preparing right now is the city of Atlanta. This is the first major weather event for the new mayor, Andre Dickens. He toured Atlanta's Department of Transportation Friday morning, where they have brine, salt, and snow equipment all ready to go should the weather start getting really bad in the city.
We're getting ready today on Friday, being ready, watching the forecast, because if it snows, that's one thing, but if it's ice, that's another thing.
Atlanta's DOT commissioner says crews are scheduled to report for duty Sunday morning at 1 a.m. And state and local DOTs are urging drivers to stay off the roads really as much as possible. But if you do need to run a quick errand, Joe Hinkey's taking a look at the best and worst times to go.
Relying on forecasting from our 11 Alive storm trackers, I'm told on Saturday you should be fine on the roads until about 10 p.m. in northeast Georgia and midnight here in metro Atlanta. By those times, temps will be dropping. Widespread rain will be taking over from the west with possible snow or wintry mix in northeast Georgia. Now on Sunday morning until about noon here in metro Atlanta, we could be seeing some freezing rain and sleet. So if you have to be out, be extra cautious. But if you don't, this would be a good time just to start staying home. Up in northeast Georgia, after several hours of wintry mix and snow, just keep that car at home and in park. Now by 2 p.m. on Sunday, northeast of Atlanta, travel is expected to be difficult. And here in the metro area, roads are expected to be slushy and icy. So in both places, stay home. Now moving into Sunday evening from 6 p.m. through the overnight hours, the concern will be several inches of snow that piled up, plus ice in the northeast. Here in the metro, anything that started melting will be refreezing, also leading to icy conditions here. So the best plan, continue to stay home. Now, if you have to be out on the roads, though, here are 4 key winter driving tips from AAA. First, just slow down and increase the distance between you and the car in front of you. Number 2, if you're sliding on ice, gently press, don't pump your brakes, and steer in the direction that you want to go. Number 3, when possible, drive in a plowed lane and avoid unnecessary lane changes. And number 4, if you have an emergency and you're on the side of the road, turn on your hazard lights, but stay in your vehicle. Keep your seatbelt on until help arrives.
So basically stay home cuddled up on the couch. Joe, you don't have to tell me twice. And in addition to those icy and slick roads, the next biggest threat we could face during this storm is power outages. Georgia Power crews spent all of Friday finishing out as many previous work orders as possible so that this weekend all hands can be on deck with plenty of utility crews on standby. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens has more on how our state's largest power company is hoping for the best but planning for the worst case scenario.
With this eye on the forecast and crews in the field, Georgia Power says it is prepared for whatever the weather brings.
Whether that is snow, whether that's high winds that bring down trees, whether that is ice, whatever it may be.
But the question is, are you prepared too?
Some of the things that our customers can do for preparedness is ensuring they have an emergency plan. Do they have a plan for their family to know what they're going to do if the power does go out?
Adrienne Tickle, the spokesperson for Georgia Power, says every family should have an emergency kit with the following items: non-perishable food, flashlights, extra batteries in various sizes, portable chargers for your cell phone, blankets, and medication. You should have enough of these items to last for 3 days. And for those residents in far northeast Georgia where the temperatures may be colder, frozen pipes may be a small concern. So to keep your pipes from bursting, Open kitchen and bathroom cabinet doors to allow warm air to circulate around the pipes. Leave a trickle of water running and set your thermostat to no lower than 55 degrees. And disconnect all hoses and insulate outside faucets. Foam covers are often easy to use, inexpensive, and you can reuse them for a few seasons.
A lot of Georgia Power employees are still working remotely, like so many of us. So in the event of a power outage, they understand the extra importance of getting things back online as quickly as possible. They say they are prepared for that. Remember, you can stay connected to severe weather coverage and get all the important warnings and alerts you need by downloading our 11 Alive app.